This is Callie Fares reporting for the Transformative Education Drive at AUB. On the 15th of April, we hosted MBC TV host Raya Abirached. I will be interviewing Raya and members from the audience. Hi, thank you for joining us today. Is this your first time giving a mentoring talk?
It's not my first time giving a mentoring talk. It's definitely my first time giving it in Lebanon at AUB.
Okay. And what does it mean to you to give a mentoring talk?
I feel very privileged to be asked. It's such a compliment to know that people have followed my career and are interested to know what were the stepstones of the career and what were the ups and downs. And it's always overwhelming for me because I don't live in Lebanon to know how many people watch my show. I don't take it for granted, and it's very humbling.
And we always see you on TV interviewing big stars. How does it feel? Do you ever get nervous?
No, I don't get nervous. I get very excited when I interview directors that I love, like James Cameron and Martin Scorsese. I want to hug them, but it would be very unprofessional. I don't get nervous, but sometimes it's also a question of how you feel on the day. Sometimes you're in a better mood to interview them, or they're in a better mood to be interviewed, and that changes the caliber of an interview. It really depends on the situations.
Okay. And are there any embarrassing moments you want to share with us?
There's many embarrassing moments, and I'm always asked that question, but not really. I spoke in the talk about meeting Tom Cruise for the first time and turning a purple tomato. And that was like a bit embarrassing because, you know, you're going to see it forever on television. So I would say, yeah, that was an embarrassing moment. I have many of those, but I don't remember them all.
Okay, and you're usually interviewing people. How does it feel to be interviewed?
I'm more comfortable interviewing than being interviewed, but it's fun. It's fun. You're doing well.
Okay, and did you feel like the audience was able to relate, interact with you?
Absolutely, my God, they were so active and they all had great questions and they were also interested, and it was supposed to be an hour and I think we went like an hour and a half and it went by so fast. I said it in the beginning that I didn't want to do a talk where I'm talking about myself for a long time. I really wanted the audience to ask me questions, and it was overwhelming how interested they were.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, have you ever been to our mentoring talks before?
Hi, not really. Yeah.
Okay, and what did you think about it?
Yeah, Raya was so spontaneous and she was really amazing, and all the things that she said were like really educative, and they were nice to learn about. Yeah, I really loved it.
It was impressive. The personality that he has just invited is an impressive personality. It was an amazing talk about perseverance and about success in work, and this is the areas that we urge the applicants or medical students to be aware of during their career and the long term of the medical profession.
It's my first time and I really enjoyed it because she gave very realistic steps on how she achieved success, and she didn't fake it to make it look too glamorous or unrealistic.
It was very motivating and very encouraging, and you know, it's uplifting really to see that, you know, important people come from modest backgrounds sometimes, and that gives you kind of like inspiration to keep moving on. So it's necessary to hear such stuff from time to time.
It was relatable since I know Raya and I've watched her show since I was a young child. So it was really amazing seeing her, and knowing that I can relate to many of the things she talks about is really nice and helpful.
It was good. It was nice, yeah.
It was amazing because she's very relatable and she's very real, and she's very honest about herself and how she is as a person. She's a very open book, and I really like that about her.
I thought it was great. She had a lot of cool things to say, I guess.
The talk was good. Actually liked it, and it was very interesting to watch such an important personality in Hollywood, and that is also linked to the Arab word. Give us a mentoring talk about her failures.
صراحة I was waiting for it actually. It was as I expected and more.
Raya is one of my role models صراحة, and I was really inspired by her talk وكتير حبيت. It was amazing.
It was amazing, it was special, it was inspiring, and it was spectacular. Yeah, the same thing, and I want to say that she inspires you to do like new things and to like take a risk and stuff, and to be patient with stuff.
And what was your favorite part about the talk?
Yeah, my favorite part was about the failures that she didn't call actually failures, because this is like very motivating. And no, not to accept failure as a failure. Instead, accept it as like a push, towards.
Maybe how she first entered a major that wasn't her passion, but then through time, life proved to her that it was leading her to the place she was supposed to be in.
How real she is. You know, like she doesn't put on a mask, you know, and she's just real, and she sits in a very, you know, heartwarming way. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't professionally standing and, you know, detaching from her audience. No, she was, she felt close. Yeah, like talking to a friend. Yeah.
Just the overall talk, I didn't want to get anything out of the talk other than just getting to know her as a person and seeing how honest she is, even though she's such a big celebrity.
Definitely, yani, when she was talking about her failures and her resilience and things like that, I think I have some maybe similar qualities. But I know, yeah.
Okay. I was pretty much inspired by how she was making her talk. So I was focusing on her communication skills, so how she was confident when she was talking, how she was looking at everyone, how she was trying to entertain us, but at the same time give her information, and her information was very valuable.
I thought the best part was when she talked about her failures, because it really shows that no one's perfect and that everybody fails at some point. Same.
And after listening to this talk, do you think you would have second thoughts about your career path?
Actually, no, since I know what I want and I've always known, so it didn't affect what I want in my life to do.
No, but maybe a different way of going about it. I think definitely she's very inspiring, and her strong personality. It was amazing to listen to.
I actually enjoyed the session pretty much, and yeah, I related to her, and like she's our idol. She's the idol of every person who wants to go abroad and wants to shine abroad.
Definitely, especially every single part had a certain lesson, and definitely I had it relatable to my every moment of my life.
It is very relatable, and it was amazing.
Actually, we're always having second thoughts, but after listening to such mentors, especially Raya, there's always second thoughts and digging in our inner self and think about other stuff.
I always thought of changing my career here, so now with the talk, I'm really looking forward maybe to change something. Why not? Yeah.